Hi, my name is Anna Becker, but a lot of people at Camp Ernst know me as Roger. It's kind of a nickname. And I've been going to Camp Ernst ever since I was a Red Unit camper. And I've been working at Camp Ernst ever since E-Team in 2016. And I also did crew in 2015. And this summer would be my HC summer. So, a shining moment that went unnoticed, I feel like from last summer, would have to be Camp Corral. Uh, Camp Corral was a great time. I feel like me and my co-counselors were blessed with an amazing cabin. We were in cabin 8, so they were the babies. They were like the really young Lakeview to Lakeview age. And they were really energetic, but we handled their energy so well. I remember from day one, we would keep their energy high by like running to and from places. Like we ran to the memorial, we ran to pictures, we ran to lights check. And it was a really good time. And uh, Camp Corral is always has always been like something where like all the counselors are always like, oh, Camp Corral's so hard, like the kids are just crazy, and like I don't want to do Camp Corral this year, blah blah blah. And Camp Corral from summer 2019 really taught me the importance of um, the kids and everything there, and why why it's a big deal. These kids, they need extra attention. They need to know that people are there to listen to them, that their feelings are valid, that they're not alone. And my kids were they were all blessings. They really were. And it was a really good time. So a camper that needed a little extra help connecting would have to be from week 8, summer 2019. I was in Lakeview. I spent the majority of my summer in LITs. So um, it was a little bit of a shock to be in Lakeview with the younger kids. But it was still a really good week. But we had this one camper, and I totally forget her name, but we kind of knew from the moment she got dropped off that um, she was gonna need a little extra help and a little extra help connecting. She she didn't want to share. She was very bossy. She didn't like people telling her what to do. And me and I was with Brittany Wells, and we were both kind of like, oh, okay, so this camper is gonna need um, a little extra love and a little extra help. She would throw fits, and she would get really homesick, and she would miss her mom a lot. She came from a single parent household, which we found out because she told us. Um, so it was really hard for her to be away from her mom for that amount of time. So we kind of had to work with her with that. Like she always wanted to call her mom or see her mom, and we kind of had to work together as co-counselors to kind of help her have the best week that she could. And I feel like we were actually really successful because by the end of the week, she was like, I love Camp Ernst and I want to come back. And it was really nice. It was really great. And she was like, I'm going to miss you. We also, another thing that I feel really helped her is we had Clile, which was it was this inflatable alien that I brought because it was out of this world week or whatever. And she loved Clile. So whenever she would kind of get in the state of mind where she was like, I hate camp, I want to leave, I miss my mom, I would give her Clile and I'd be like, you can babysit Clile for the day. And so she would carry around Clile, which was like our cabin mascot, and it always helped her cheer up and get in a better mood. So bless Clile, he worked. He was great. He even got a shout out. So something that I'm working on or want to improve on for summer 2020, I feel like I spent pretty much my entire summer 2019 in LITs, and the devotion part of camp is so important in that age group. It's so important in that age group. Not only are they like the campers, they're the age where they're either going into high school or they're about to be going into high school. So they're trying to figure out who they are and where they fit in the world and just what everything means to them. So the devotions are extremely important because it shows them, it kind of helps them open up and to see, to look at the world through a different lens, which is very valuable. And so I really want to put a heavy focus on devotions and group devotions. I remember when I was in LITs, um, we did a bunch of group devotions, and they were all really valuable. Like we did the glow stick one. We did like as an entire unit, we did devotions. It was really nice. But summer 2019, there wasn't a whole lot of like whole unit devotions, but I feel like they're very important in that group age, in the age group. So a special skill that I feel like is very valuable to camp that I have is art. The ability to create is always a great ability to have, and at camp, I feel like people are given such a freedom to be able to express themselves and create and do all these things, whether it's through farts, fine arts, crafts, the craft station, drawing in your cabin with your cabin mates and your counselors, or making weird sculptures out of clay and sticks and rocks at the nature dock, or even just making chalk pictures, doing chalk on the blacktop. It's always just such a great place to be able to openly express yourself. And I feel like it's a very important part of camp. So I'll show you guys some of my art. Got this one. It's titled Shut Up because I'm cutting my tongue off. There's this one. It's fruit. Fruit. That one. This one's called Ouch. This one's called Draw the Line. And then this one's my friend Ivan. And this one is one of my favorites because it can be flipped or put however you want, and it's always going to be just as meaningful. So I use a lot of Italian in some of these because I have Italian grandparents, and so I wanted to put a little bit of that in there. And then this one's just like a little line drawing that I did with shoes, just to kind of show like that I can also do line drawings. A piece of advice I would give to a new staff member is to relax. You're probably really anxious because it's crazy. You're in charge of these kids and you're gonna make such a big impact on their lives, but you have so many people to back you up. You have your co-counselors. They're there for you. You have the rest of the staff. They're there for you. The lead staff is always there to listen to you, and they're such good resources. And Megan and Eli are there for you. Everyone is there to help you out. So even if you're feeling a little uneasy and a little anxious, there's always people that will be there for you to talk to and to understand and to give you advice, which is great. And yeah, Camp Ernst is one of the best places on earth. It really is. And it is such a great opportunity to be able to just make a difference. It really is such a great way to make an impact on other people's lives. Whether you make an impact on your co-counselors' lives, the staff's lives, or the campers' lives. Because they're only there for a week, but I remember my counselors from when I was a camper. And I remember just them making camp such a magical place. And yeah, I'm so excited for summer 2020, and I'm looking forward to camp. Thank you.